Hi, I'm HumanEvo-SP, CEO and founder of HumanEvo-SP Portal, and today I'm honored to take you on the inauguration tour of Spaceport Alpha, the most advanced and capable spaceport in droo. Matter of fact, the first real full-blown spaceport, an aerospace pole able to accommodate multiple startups or well-established aerospace companies, one that will be able to provide innovative solutions to bring space down to everyone. I must nuance the difference between a fully independent self-sustained spaceport and a modern launch complex. The architecture that inspired Spaceport Alpha's design streamlines production, reduces delays and costs, and that is what makes it a 21st century spaceport. This is Spaceport Alpha. So without further ado, dear space fans, let's get started. Our first step is going to be the sub-assemblies manufacturing zone. Here we will be able to provide all universal, easily manufacturable, or more accurate components, as sub-assemblies for a sustainable supply chain to keep continuous operational state of Spaceport Alpha, without causing eventual futile delays due to external suppliers. The key to a stable spaceport is to function as a closed-loop ecosystem, which is totally independent from external needs, but at the same time connected with the rest of the world to enable it to serve as an airport for spaceships, thus the name Spaceport. Speaking of airports, Spaceport Alpha comports a 1.5 km long runway, sufficient to welcome almost all known aircrafts and necessary to conduct aeronautical tests. Here where I'm standing is our aircraft storage space, made up by these two massive hangars. While we need to store our planes and spaceplanes, we also need a more basic storage area for our equipment, vehicles, such as SMPTs or cranes. And here to my left are the headquarters of HumanEvo-SP Portal, but I'm sure that they deserve their own tour in the near future. Where I'm standing is the Operations Control Center. From here all direct orders are transmitted to vehicles, personnel and coordinate operations on the launch site. It also serves as tracking station, weather station, providing powerful and direct communications, allowing excellent data streaming for flight tests and for mission webcasting. Here is one of the most important sections of Spaceport Alpha thus far. The Propulsion Manufacturing Building. This is a key component of Spaceport Alpha. Here one of the most revolutionary technologies is implemented, and this technology is none other than our engines manufacturing machines. At the bleeding edge of what is possible, they enable us to bring the impossible to life, managing to manufacture components smaller than ever, better than ever and faster, thus also bringing the costs down, and the best part of them is their modularity. They're not specific to a certain component, engine or material, they can cover an ample range of sizes, materials and complexity of the product. They are so performant even in their current form, that we've managed to get an engine done in less than 24 hours. The specifics of these marvels of engineering are in total secrecy. All I can say is that the method used is between the additive manufacturing and the casting, allowing us to be up to 50% more material efficient and have quality potential incomparable, at least in theory. Here's one interesting part of the spaceport, my personal favorite, the prototyping and testing area. Here all of our creations, from the more far-fetched to the ones in need of flight certification, from the proof of concept to the last validations, all creations will go through the paces here: stress testing, wet dress rehearsals, extreme testing, explosive testing. Out of the box thinking will be able to become reality. thanks to modular equipment provided just for these test and rapid prototyping, without risking expensive equipment, infrastructure and futile development of dead ends, and their over-engineering, thanks to cheap and resistant infrastructure that can be adapted with near-zero costs to new projects. Here to my right there is the high bay and the low bay, needed for assembly of vehicle sections. The low bay is able to accommodate up to two 40 meters high, 10 meters wide vehicles, while the high bay could contain up to two 80 meters vehicles. And here to the left is the tent where the basics parts of the prototypes
are constructed by automated and simple procedures, enabling us to rapidly iterate on designs and perfect them, refine them so that they can pass the prototyping phase, and we are able to accommodate multiple projects at the same time. An important aspect for us. And finally, this is the launch pad. A very simple and rudimentary 50 meters by 50 meters concrete pad. The same goes for the landing zone. Their respective acronyms are PTLP and PTLZ. The prototyping and testing launch pad is fed by this modest fuel farm. And that is all for this tour, dear space fans. I just wanted to say how grateful we are to this magnificent and welcoming community made by the most intelligent people I've met. People that inspired us to change the world, pioneers in this domain. Thus we want to inspire new companies and offer them a better opportunity to help us in the evolution, the human evolution, to create the portal towards space, by inviting new startups that will improve life on Droo and other celestial bodies to Spaceport Alpha.